Look what Antifa thugs are planning for November 4th, Trump supporters need to prepare. It's been a few months since America has had to deal with the overt childishness and pathetic tantrums of so-called Antifa. After notable Democrats and even liberal outlets branded them as a problem, it seemed like this domestic terrorist group was dying down. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Rebranding themselves as refuse fascism, a faction within Antifa is planning something for November 4th. Social media accounts claim it will be a peaceful protest against the Trump administration. Yeah, right. Other rumors are circulating something much worse. Considering Antifa's reputation, I'm not at all surprised. From bearing arms. Now word has surfaced that Antifa has something serious planned for November 4th. A series of posts on social media claim the group is planning on launching a civil war on that day, as a matter of fact. However, Antifa members argue they plan nothing of the sort. Instead, their own social media accounts seem to claim they simply plan protests for that day. However, the group behind the protests claims they have no intention of doing any such thing. What is actually happening on November 4th? A protest is being launched by the activist group Refuse Fascism, which is intended to stir a nonviolent mass movement to remove Trump from office, according to Perry Hoberman, a professor at the University of Southern California who is a member of the group's steering committee. The idea is to mobilize people to hit the streets in a peaceful demonstration against Trump's administration, Hoberman says, stressing that it has absolutely nothing to do with starting another American civil war. We know Antifa is made up of George Soros-funded, communist puppets. They recruit naive and angry college-aged people to cause trouble in largely liberal areas. The goal is to discredit conservatives and intimidate us through violence. Claims that they are a non-violent group are laughable. Every time Antifa and their ilk show up, conservatives are viciously attacked. While most cities are sensible enough to arrest these dirtbags, there are liberal areas that force their cops to do nothing, most notably, Berkeley, California. Unless conservatives are willing to protect themselves, Antifa will stop at nothing. A recent video by Steven Crowder proved Antifa members regularly plan violent resistance, including arming themselves with knives, ice picks, even guns. Only an idiot would think this November 4th protest won't explode into violence. All sensible Americans must be ready. If you know of a refuse fascism event in your area, alert the police. Avoid places where these terrorists will gather. Stay safe and above all else, refuse to submit to their intimidation.